Welcome back, and pregnant was our word mix solution. And David, we were talking a little earlier about your devilishly addictive crosswords, but there are words about crosswords, aren't there?
There are many, and I have tonight 2 4-letter words that relate to crosswords.
I'm braced for that.
And not what you might expect. The first is the word unch, U-N-C-H. And as you may know, that a crossword is generally 15 squares by 15 squares, and 15 by 15 is... What's 15 by 15?
225.
That's what I was going to say.
I'm glad you didn't ask me.
225 squares appear in the matrix of an empty crossword, and a third, essentially, are made up of letter entries, another third of black squares, and a third again of unchecked letters. That is where there's a letter there but doesn't have a junction. That's called an unch.
It's an unch.
That's an unchecked square. Now, Nina is another beautiful word, and it relates to unches because Nina... There was a cartoonist in New York called Al Hirschfeld, and he was a cartoonist for 80 years in most of the 20th century. And when his daughter was born, his only daughter, in 1945, he hid the words Nina, letters Nina, inside every cartoon. So consequently, when there is a hidden message inside a crossword, usually involving the unches, reading downwards, or possibly an acrostic using the clues, it is called a Nina, in honour of Al Hirschfeld's cartoons.
Oh, that is lovely, the hidden word that you can find.
That's right. That's
intriguing. Well, thank you for those crossword words. Let's go to our scores now. Andrew is on 5, Naween is on 17, and we're going into our next letter game now, where, Andrew, we'd like to ask you to select the letters.
Okay. Could I have a consonant, please, Lily?
Certainly, thank you, Andrew. Starting with a D.
And a vowel, please.
E.
And a consonant, please.
S.
Same again, please.
K.
Could I have a vowel, please?
U.
And a consonant.
B.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And another vowel, please.
E.
And we finish it off with a consonant, please.
And finally, M.
Here's the clock. How many did you end up with, Andrew?
I had 6 this time.
And Naween?
I got 7.
7? What was your 6, Andrew?
My word was beaked.
And Naween?
Bemused.
Bemused. Well, I certainly get that way quite frequently.
Yes, but all I'm getting from Naween is total clarity. It's a beautiful word, bemused, and the 7 that I found. Plus another one, Medusae. That's M-E-D-U-S-A-E.
Strange little jellyfish, aren't they?
They are. They're small and lilac-coloured and very hard to see, as I discovered swimming in the Mediterranean a few years ago, because they sting. Obviously named after the Gorgon, Medusa, who had that creepy snaky hair. So that's another possible 7 with an E as a plural, but a wonderful 7 for bemused.
So, 7 for Naween. And let's go straight on to our next letter game. And Naween, you going to surprise us this time?
Let's see. Oh, Lily, could I get a vowel, please?
Certainly. Starting with an I.
And another one, please.
O.
And another.
A.
One more vowel, please.
E.
Could I get a consonant?
Sure. R.
And another consonant.
D.
Another consonant, please.
C.
Another consonant.
Slow down!
G.
And one last consonant, thanks.
And finally, P.
No surprises. Here's the clock.
Buddy, it was you following me. So much for a hiding cone.
So, Naween, did the consistency produce results?
No, I only got a 6 this time.
Just a 6, Andrew?
I had a 7.
Well, let's hear your 6 first, Naween.
Priced.
And your 7, Andrew?
Actually, I had a 6.
Oh,
I
that
got ahead
is-
of myself.
That is a shame. Unfortunately, because you said 7,
Yeah.
we're not able to accept the 6. So, Naween, I think your 6 is the one that stands, David?
That's exactly right. Unfortunately, they are the rules, Andrew. So priced, no troubles for a 6. And I found only 2 7s, not too many to be found, in fact. Cordage is one, which is a measure of wood, a cluster of wood, and parodic as relating to a parody. They were the 2 7s that I could find. But priced is good for 6.
So, 6 for Naween, bringing our scores to Andrew 5, Naween on 30. Let's move from the letters and tangle with a few numbers now. Andrew, would you like to choose some for us, please?
Okay. Could I have 2 large and 4 small, please?
2 large and 4 small. Thank you, Andrew. Our numbers are 7, 8, 1, and another 7, and the 2 large, 50 and 25. And the target to reach is 315.
Thanks, Lily. 30 seconds.
Hey, slow down.
How did you go, Andrew?
318.
So, 3 off the target. Naween, I saw you put your pen down very early in the piece.
Yeah, I got 315.
315, okay. Tell us how you got there, please.
7 minus 1, Lily, is 6.
7 minus 1 is 6.
Times 50 is 300.
By the 50 gives you 300.
8 plus 7 is 15. Add that on to 300.
Add on the 8 and the 7 gives you 315.
Spot on target. Very nicely done, Naween. Would that have been your approach, Lily?
That was my approach.
It's the perfect method and produced the results for Naween. Another 10 points. So Andrew on 5, Naween very strong on 40 points. We're going to take a break in a moment and a word mix for you. Ivy crate this time. The clue, what a few good men couldn't handle. Back very shortly.